Well, here we are at the end of another month, so I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to show you what we got done. All right, at the end of last month, I was working on these fiberglass pieces and got all that done, but I had not finished this fairing here. So this has been primed. It's more or less finished for what I'm going to do. It's not perfect, but it's going to get the job done. But that fairing goes all the way underneath as well with these strips here that you see, and more or less I am done with this back section of the airplane. Also, you remember last month we had the wings on. We now have the ailerons fit. They are linked to the control sticks. You can wiggle it all over the place and she flaps up and down and everything's great. We also have the flaps. I'm waiting on some missing parts. I've got some rod ends that are not here that I don't know why they weren't with my kit or where I put them. I'm not sure. Got them on order. They'll get here hopefully this next week so that I can get these permanently put in. Right now this was just temporarily put in because you have to cut a hole here for a rod that comes in and connects to the linkage inside for the actuator to make these flaps go up and down. Don't have the right part, but I'll get those soon. So if you look around here to the other side of the airplane, you'll see, oh yeah, I also got the prop on here. This is only temporary. This is put on so that whenever I get to fitting this cowling, I can make sure that my gaps and everything, my clearance is where it needs to be. But the prop and the spinner put on the airplane really changes the overall look of it for sure. So yeah, on this side, sorry, back to this side. Like I said, ailerons on. This all works like it's supposed to. Flap is laying here because I did have a temporary hookup so that I could connect the rod and get this hole cut and everything deburred the way it needs to be, but I'm waiting for those rod ends to get that permanent. Get this last flap on the airplane, and then I'll be looking at just our wingtips, which are right over here behind me. I'll be looking at getting those cut. There's a lot here on the back section of these that has to be cut out for clearance of the aileron. There's some stiffeners that go in here to reinforce this fiberglass tip. And then there's also some more fiberglass work, unfortunately, like what I did here to close up some open area towards the aft side of the wingtips. But that's what we got done in the month of August. It is now September, looking for some cooler weather, which is gonna be great. Looking to get these wingtips done on the airplane. Looking to move more forward, in fact, firewall forward. Get our baffling done, get our cowling cut, get the cowling fit, get the rest of the engine taken care of. We've got a lot to do up here, guys. We've got sensors, we've got exhaust, we've got hoses, connections, all kinds of stuff. But if we just keep going, I'm hoping that we can get this thing fired up and do some ground testing. I did go ahead and send off the registration paperwork, so we'll make it official. This will end up being November 8239er Alpha once that registration comes through, so hopefully that'll all work out really well, and I'll fill that paperwork out right, I hope. So, sorry to ramble. I've been out here all day. It's hot. I'm tired. I'm worn out. But, you know, I really wanted to give you guys an update, let you see what we got done, because we got a lot done this last month. And, I mean, look at that. It's looking like an airplane, guys. I'm so excited about that. We'll catch you next month.